Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie. Hey, ladies. Uh, I want to welcome you. I got home early today. I'm taking care of so much business. Oh, you know what? Let me right in front of y'all. I took a bath and I ain't put no oil on my face. But you know what? I'm natural. I'm totally natural right now. Okay. There is no oil on the skin. I'm gonna wait for one person to come on. Yes, we do have a lot of intimacy going on in here right now, and you might not be able to see everything really clearly, but that's okay because so this is my client's All right. Thank you, those that stayed. My battery was running low, and so I had to go. But we are in the blue room. It's very romantic. You're not going to be able to see everything as clearly because it's nighttime. But I was taking pictures for the website. So let me tell you a little bit about Afrocentric home designs, and then we could go from there. So I do custom orders. And one of my clients actually helped me discover it. She asked for a specific blankets at a time and to do some custom order wallets. And well, she asked the question, "Do you have this?" And I said, "Well, no, we don't have that, but I could have it made for you." And then she basically, and this is Melissa first, she basically let me run with it. She gave me some ideas of what she wanted, but she trusted that me being here in Ghana and me having my eye and me understanding what goes and what doesn't so called go, because I didn't say what matches, I said what goes. She trusted me to do it, and we did some beautiful, wonderful collaborative work together. So then my second client, the beautiful Bijou, got a patch blanket, a regular one, but it was a little smaller because at that point I didn't understand that their king is our queen and or vice versa. Our king is their queen, and then their queen is our foe. But it goes deeper than that because that's not always true. Because even if you look online right now and you say, what is the measurements for a U.S. queen? If you go to three different sites or three different um, websites here, you get three different answers because there is it depends. So at this point, do we need to go there, or for those people that want to, we can do standard. There is still a range, and that's standard, and I go with that. But then I thought, you know what? Why don't you just tell me what your bed is, and I'll make it for you. So now it's really custom, and you don't have to worry about it not fitting. Hold on. You don't really have to worry about it not fitting. So that's how customization started. And like I said, choosing and not, because I got the men on. Like I said, Kwame got a lot of skills, but I don't think one of them is decorating. He would agree, so he'll say yes to this, or the man will say yes, but no. I say no, no to this, yes to that. No, 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 not that. No, that looks too cheap. Let's make it look beautiful. Got to make it look expensive. It's already good stuff to start with. So we all work together, and you got to go back and forth. And sometimes I'm buying the pieces from three different places. Sometimes I'm buying the pieces or getting the pieces, buying, I have to buy them, and getting the pieces from three different places. So a lot of times that is happening as well. So, ladies, I want to say something so that we can all be free. Because one thing, as somebody once said to me, freedom is my middle name. And I'm so glad this thing went off because I do need to charge it. Okay. Okay, my sister. I'm getting my other business together. Oh my God, yeah, I'm working it out. But anyway, I don't even want to sit on it. This is only going on for a second, and this is going off because it's not mine, but I need to see how it's going to look on the bed, so I have to take pictures of all my work before I send out. So everything I do is got to have a little spiritual, little cherry on top. We cannot be so afraid to show everything or anything. Because I was looking at other design shows. Yes, you want people to go to your site and you want them to see the work that you've done. So this is the work that I've done. And this is through special customization. You have to see my work in order for you to know if you would want it as well. So we're not going to be afraid of everything because this is the stuff my clients ask. I'm a designer. I design custom furniture. I will customize. So when I design for your home, when I come into your home and design, yes, I'm bringing my own blankets that I'm going to design just for you. I'm going to customize your ideas just for you. We're going to customize your if you need new furniture, we're going to it's going to be by Afrocentric Home Designs that I customize just for you. So it's going to be on sites, and so people can see my different work, so that you could actually say, "Wow, I want to hire her as a designer." Also, in 2021, on my website, I'll be also offering virtual designer as well. If somebody is that they just gonna steal the little stuff I put together here, then I mean they need to go do it because we can't be. That's gonna make a creative person crazy if they can't show, especially the customized stuff. That's a little different for me because it's a collaboration with my designer, listening to them, understanding what they want and need, understanding how they want it and why they want it, and who they are, that's another thing. You can't copy that. So this is a birthing, a co-creation, these kinds of things that I'm showing you. So let's not even put that on it so much. Let's not be so scared. Let's not contact and say, oh, somebody's going to steal it. Don't even, listen, we're way more powerful than that. I mean, if you know when you see your stuff somewhere else, somebody took it. You know. And if anybody that watches me and loves me go to them, then what's different anyway? If you loyal to me and loyal to the brand and loyal to my creativity, then you don't have to worry. The other people that find those other people, enjoy it, have a good time. If it's stolen, it probably won't even feel good to the customer. If it's taken, it probably won't even feel good to the customer. Everything has energy. Like I said, y'all need in January to take my How to Spiritually Protect Yourself, and one of them is with your mind. I had a reading one time, and somebody told me somebody did try to put some juju on you. This is not too long ago, but it failed. It didn't work. So one of them is knowing your ancestors and knowing how to call them to be around you. People can do things, and that if their stuff will turn to mush, will turn to nothing. But if you, as a creator, are scared of every little thing, especially when you know you're doing the things to protect your business as much as you possibly can. I'm in the process right now. That's my sister working stuff right now. I'm about to exchange some money to somebody else right now. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry. I'm on it. I'm on it. But in the meantime, I got to show you what I do. And I got to show you what's possible. So this, and like I said, I'm so sorry. This is the best. The ancestors want y'all to see it. But this is actually the patch. This is called Patch. Hold on. My other phone needs charging. So, and like I said, so now you just get a little glimpse, okay? You don't really get the whole thing, but you still get an idea. So I want to show you, I'm closing. This is extremely long. So this is the 100 by 100, probably a little more. Well done. This is a one, I want to say like 2-ply and 1-ply. You could actually get this. This is one, it's a one layer, if you will. You can get the patch with on both sides it's layered, so you don't see the other side of the front. You see it doubled. Instead, this is single, and then you can do a double. Not single, double in size, single, double in patchwork. So that's the one. This is a single patchwork. And like I said, I'm sorry, this is what you won't be able to see, but it's absolutely stunning, and it's super long, and it'll be too long for my bed because it's not made for my bed, it's made for my clients. What I will do though is show you, first of all, you can already see this is already beautiful. This is a very stunning look for your home. But this pillowcase, and I want to show Bijou, she's watching as well. This is the best pillowcase they did. I made sure that the pillowcase was big enough, so if you put in a standard pillow, that the standard pillow would fit all the way without even seeing it. I'm learning my African brothers and sisters, and I'm learning how to translate that to you all and to our aesthetic and our look. So I just want to first show you that. So this is the patchwork one. So tomorrow when it's daytime, because I didn't get a chance to take it, I've been so busy. Even though I left the art center, at believe it or not, I left at 2 today. I got probably about 2:30 because it's a lot of traffic. The Christmas, I don't understand the Ghanaians. They commercialize too with their Christmas. But I wanted to show you something extra that me and the person that was actually creating the stuff, the person that was gonna take it to his seamstress, he and I decided on our own. So this is some of the stuff that we added to it. It was no extra charge to the client. Well, it wasn't. We might have not lost a little on it, but I don't feel it. For me, I will, in the beginning, like I said, I don't have a problem making mistakes, but to make my clients happy and to show the best work I got, I will take a cut or a loss. I know better now how to price it, but this was for her, it was the perfect price. And me and her, we know why this is a gift in a sense, because she gave me a gift. And so me and her worked something out really nicely. But I want you to know, we actually added lining. We could have just did the patch without the lining, but that wouldn't look good, and that wouldn't feel good, and that wouldn't hold up. And it's actually a very nice, beautiful, sturdy fabric. So I really, really wanted to show that. So that was something that was important to me to line it. If you say on your budget, you say, oh, I want the other side of the patch to be lined, the actual blanket. You can, I wouldn't though, not the patch, and that's why we both decided that wouldn't be necessary. And also, it wasn't actually in the budget, but this, I wanted to let you know that we decided to line the pillowcases, something that I don't think I've done in the previous orders. So I just want my client to know that she has that as well, okay? So let me get her other one. So standard pillowcases, but we can also make the pillowcases bigger as well. So if you have, this is the custom orders, if you have a size that and you like bigger pillows, fatter pillows, and you want those pillows inside, then you'll be able to do this. So this one, of course, is also lined as well. So it gives you a little extra something. And another thing that I'm going to do is look for the instructions for the care, because that's going to be important about how to wash it. What I'm doing is my sister Naturally Clever hooked me up with a person who makes the labels and all that. I know, I'm not sorry. And the printer, I'm looking for, there's a lot of printers out here, but they got to be good ones, because I'm also going to make sure for, in the future, that the packaging is up to par, and that the packaging and the labels and all that, that it includes the care instructions for washing, and also, all the information about what I do, like how I work with, Ghanaian artisans or local artisans. Well, I love Ghana, no matter if you're from Togo or Hausa from Nigeria. They don't say Nigerians, they just say they're Ghanaians because they are. So I'm working with Ghanaians, but some of the ethnic groups are Ewe, Hausa, Akan, Ga, like I said, endless, and so many others. And so I love that, and so that's my thing, to make sure I'm working with artists that, first of all, are talented. Now, Kwame is the greatest sewer the greatest folder of anybody I know. That Kwame got that down. So Kwame will, because I got to take these back to the art center tomorrow, because they're just here because I wanted to be able to take the pictures. Because with Melissa's stuff, I forgot to take the pictures with Melissa's. So, but I can screenshot it, because you need to see the possibility of the custom work. Okay, now this is the Kente. Listen, I'm selling things that I don't even have, okay? And I need to have. Now this one, we didn't have to line. Lining would be silly, because then you wouldn't actually see the Kente. And when you pay for Kente, you want to see it. Kente is so many different kinds, different prints. So what I want to make sure I include in your custom, for my custom customers, and even my others, but especially my custom customers, is which Kente I chose and what's the name. Because every Kente has a name. So what's the name of the particular Kente? So that you can see, like, what I want to do is just not mess this up. I just want you to see how beautiful and gorgeous it is on the bed, and sturdy and hand woven. So yeah, so what I'm going to be doing my research on is just looking at little small articles that I can attach on a card and give you the idea of even how the process of Kente weaving and how it's done. Eventually I'll have my collective. Now I'm not gonna make it up all nice, because again, this is just, now that is rich. If that ain't rich, what is? But yeah, so I want to, have all of that for you, so you can understand what you're getting and what you're buying into. I think that there's a lot of people that's going to sell Afrocentric home decor. And I think that as long as each person is being true to themselves, then it's not going to be a problem. I think, though, also that if you do notice that somebody is taking, stealing, not acknowledging, yeah, you have every right to go to them and say, hey, that was somebody else's, or hey, that's what you can do as a consumer. Did you know that somebody else is doing that, or that looks like somebody else? Then yeah, you should definitely say that. So just keep that in mind. That's freaking incredible. That is not no Ankara right there, and it don't feel like it. and it doesn't have the energy of it. Which Ankara is nice, but dang, this is amazing. And again, this is the Ashanti stool. Uh, I picked another one for Melissa with her son, the Ashanti stool, but the colors were different. So there was a different fabric, which means a different name and a different meaning. So and I'm going to be very careful. Again, I'm not trying to mess her stuff up. I just need to take pictures. And I know it's not perfect, but I just want to see the beauty. Sprinkle over. Oh my gosh. That look like that's a rich person's house. And that's the richness of Ghana, richness of Africa in general. That's, ooh, y'all can see, I can see it here, but I know you ain't feeling it like I'm feeling it. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So people have been asking a few people from the last video. So Lisa, Lisa Marie, how do I order that one? And don't worry, you can order that one. But the reason why I say email me, and that's something I'm gonna say the same thing on the website. It's gonna be no different on the website, is this one is specifically made for somebody, meaning it's 100 by 100. What is yours? What is yours? Like you don't want 100 by 100, you might not need 100 by 100. So that's why you have to email me. That's why you have to email me so we can talk and see what you need. And also, I think you should email me too because you need to know the price. And this is, see y'all, emailing somebody, it makes your experience more exclusive. Somebody is taking the time, and that's factored into the service too, taking the time to make sure that they understand what you need and can create that for you. So let's get used to being treated like that, special. So this is a special service. Will I have just Kente blankets? Well, I never saw a Kente blanket, so my clients asked me to make it, so here we go. So this is how we do it. So yeah, come to me, and if you see something you like, we can do this or something else. Sometimes it's fair, because a lot of times with them out, my clients, I will show them several different fabrics, unless I feel like, sometimes I'll go to the vendors, my people I work with, and I'll say, and he'll give me what they got. Sometimes they ain't got this, sometimes they got that. So I gotta look at what they have. I gotta decide if it is right. If I have this problem, I call or show the client the work. So the service is serious. It's like designing someone's house. You are sending them different designs, if need be, unless they're just very clear and they're giving you whatever, and you're still showing them pictures, or you're showing them what you're sending to the seamstress or whoever's working on whatever piece. So it's work. It's work, but you see that, yeah. For this one, but you see, it's the work that I love because it's such a creative process and it lets me know that I do love collaborating. Collaborating is very fun, especially when I had my two clients thus far. They really trusted me, and I love that. I love that. Now wait till you see Melissa's. She paid for some queen size sheets, which is absolutely great. She paid for some queen size sheets, and and she had asked for a simple one that Carla's already had, and she said, unless, and I love that unless you have something else that you think might go better, because of course I helped to customize her blankets for her and her son, so I know what I gave her. So she's gonna have the first of my sheets, my custom batik textile sheets. She's getting the first ones ever, and it's going to go very well with the customized mud cloth Kente. So this is the royal. I have to, because they're not using the whole Kente, they have to cut Kente in half. This is work, y'all. I picked out for her this royal one as well. There's some other ones that I'll be bordering some of it with. When we start doing some of the mud cloth colors, like the greens and the blues, there was a beautiful orangey, sparkly one that I loved in white, but unfortunately they did not have it available enough that we to put for 100 by 100. It wasn't enough. So I chose this one because this is, I love this. Melissa got this one too. Melissa's is slightly different, but it's very similar because this and this together, this is royalty. And like I said, I will find out what Kente, remember this is not Kente print, this is. And what my client asked me was, she said that she wanted a mud cloth with the Gina Ming on it. As long as she had the Gina Ming on it, and the other one for the Kente was as long as it had some, like some green. So that's what I want. So I found this. He showed me other ones, but they were not just right to me. I knew that this one, see me, it's got to be spiritual. So what I see when I look at this is I see the pyramids. And I just felt like, and I saw her bed too, like I said. And that's something you can do, show me your bed if you want to. Show me what we're actually going to be decorating. So designing and decorating, I take designing and decorating the bed very as seriously as decorating a room, because it's part of it. What I'm wanting to do is, you see, and this is how Melissa's sheet, it worked out the way I want to, I'm making sure that on the sister bed, that ornament, it'll be perfect because my bed is small and hers is big. I'm making sure that the mud cloth is in the middle. And you can see this is just so way too big for my bed, so we're gonna get it off. And then at the gold, you can still see that power, you still see it. So that the gold is gonna be draped off the sides and the front of her bed, because I saw it and she told me how she likes her style. This is the service you get. She told me all that, like what she likes, how she likes her stuff to hang, da. So you have to email me because this is all part of the customization process. Since we're dealing with royal products, we're dealing with royal fabrics, we might as well have a royal experience from the beginning. And if you have never had anything customized, there is no feeling like it in the world. And so, of course, if somebody then, of course, wants to order the same thing, I just need y'all to see this. Look at that. What? That's spiritual. And you say, oh, I want the same thing. You can have that. Let's just get it to your specifications. You might not get that same Kente, but you get a Kente with Gina Min on it. You might be able to get that same one. We'll have to see what's available at the time. And also, get the true meanings of as much as possible. Melissa gave me the idea, but back when I did hers, that, okay, I want the mud cloth pillowcases, but they don't have to be the same exact as the, the blanket. And I thought, she's right, beautiful. So I chose this pattern. Bijou did not see it, and she took my word for it. And I chose this fabric because there was no more of this. We used the whole thing. Look again, remember, we're dealing with, I just want you to see the beauty. What's in the way? This is in the way. I just wanted to see the 100 by 100. So I chose this beautiful pattern for the, I said, okay, let me see what you got for the pillowcases. He showed me a few. I was like, no. Then I was like, yes, this is the one. So I love it. You can see no pillows hanging out. It's perfect. You might want 4 pillowcases. You might want, you know what I'm saying? So you have to decide what you want. And that's the idea of customization. Every time I look at my cloth, it's so amazing to me how easily, the patch, the Kente, and the mud cloth all fits so easily into the room. So I'll be taking pictures tomorrow before I leave the house. And then when I come back, I leave the house, I'll take it with me when I leave, and we'll be mailing this out tomorrow with a couple of other things. So yeah, y'all. So I'll sit with you and chat. Oh, and also I forgot to again mention, that's why this has such nice heaviness. We wasn't gonna make just some mud cloth and I sent her out with a mud cloth pillowcase. All the pillowcases, even the patch patch, except for the patch patch is too. The Kente is too. All of it is lined, so it gives a nice heaviness and it'll last for a long time. So all I have to do is find the care instructions, which I'm going to do for her, so that she can keep her Kente, her mud cloth, and her patch of I mean, she got the top three, both the sisters. So yes, we can do a lot. I got other custom ideas as well. And wait till you see my sheets that I custom for Melissa to go with her other custom, my own sheets. If somebody has them, we taking them to court now. But yeah, so yes, y'all, this is a dream. This is an absolute dream, and it looks absolutely beautiful. Like I said, tomorrow I'll be able in the daylight time to take the pictures, and that's that. This amount of mud cloth is heavy as the Kente. The Kente got a light feel, but it's just so beautiful. You do this anyway, everybody gonna know. Matter of fact, Melissa, if you're watching, and Bijou, if you're watching, please take pictures and send them to me if you don't mind sharing, because your house will probably be up in some magazine one day, and it also will help me with my portfolio so that people will know some of the pictures of some of my clients' houses. Soon I'll be doing your beds. We'll be ordering the actual furniture soon, because I got some ideas for furniture, so that is coming. So yeah, so this is heavy. I had to, Kwame's like, you sure you gonna make it in? I said, I got it. I got it. But it is a lot. And it is beautiful. And I'm just taking. So thank you. I'm gonna sit with y'all for a few minutes. So if you see, and I'm sure Naturally Clever is helping me out with that. If you see anything that you like, including the Angelina, Changed My Life. Your home is your vision board. I keep telling y'all, don't worry, but we got to be creative. That is what my mastermind group was. It's actually my intensive. And we were talking about that fear, that fear of showing your stuff. Because people have been taken robbed. We're not going to do that. We got to, that's why we're doing that master class that's on special now and already in the description box, the link. That's why we're doing that master class. How to spiritually protect yourself so that you can mentally and physically send that stuff back. I'm sorry, be like that. So you protect yourself so well that nobody could take from you. And you can't be scared, like your customers will go over here, go over here. The ones that's for you are for you, and they will always be there for you until you're not in their lane anymore, or they're not in yours. But fear is a mother effer, and we don't want to deal with it. So those are my custom designs. We can custom design something for you. You can tell me some of the colors you like, some of the ideas that you have, and I can make it happen for you. I thoroughly enjoy doing all of the work that goes into that. So save your money. My two clients had no problem paying what they were. Of course, I have to readjust the price now that I really understand how much I spent. But it was so much fun, and it was well worth it. So I just wanted to share that with you all. So my email, theblackberrybeauty@gmail.com, is in the description box already there. All of the upcoming intensives are already in the description box. My mastermind group starting in January, you can join now. Everything is there. You can wait till January, however you want. Elizabeth Grant, hey, hello, how are you, darling? Moon says Naturally Clever, yes. Tamu Ion says, hey, Queen, hey, beautiful. Tamu says, hey, Queen, hey, Naturally Clever. Tiara, hey, girl, how are you, darling? I was thinking about you. You know why I was thinking about Tiara? I love Tiara. Tiara went there for me, and for her, I loved it. When she saw the sister had the Afrocentric home decor, and she had a Facebook page, Tiara went over there and let her know, like, do you know this is somebody else's? That's what you could do if you really want to. Other than that, send that to the cornfield. Not necessarily that. Maybe it's a coincidence. It don't really matter, because if you don't get it out, it stays in. You know what, y'all? It's just like, hey, this is Naturally Clever to Tamua. It's just like cancer that develop. If you don't express yourself, whether it's express your anger, your sadness, it's the same thing if you don't express your joy and creativity. If you don't express your joy and creativity, it's like that could kill you as well. So a lot of our ailments that we have really comes from that. I mean, fibroid tumors is a very good example of that. That idea of giving birth. Because every time you create this, it's always a birth. That's why when you first see me showing to somebody's dry, I know your heart. So I love somebody's. I know life creating. I think you said it. I know your heart is beating fast. Yes, that is the feeling. It's like this. Oh my God, yo. So look, this is the past fast. Like I'm talking fast because oh my God, I saw the baby for the first time that I've been carrying for a while. And can you imagine? So that's what fibroids do. They actually, even when the doctors tell you how big it is, they put it in like a 4-month-old fetus or 6-month-old fetus. I mean, they're kind of likening it to life. So that undelivered, that undelivered creativity will create in some other way and will birth itself in some other way. But because it was stifled, it won't be in a positive, beautiful, happy, nourishing way. So we got to realize as a powerful group who we are and what we are. And we got to realize that for ourselves and the energy around ourselves. And we got to realize that for others. So we can't speak of the things we don't want to happen. We only want to speak of the things we want to. So before you think to say, you know what, girl, you blowing up, girl. You're going to be on magazines. People are going to be calling you all the time. You know, it was interesting. I was on the phone, texting with my sister, working on my, don't think I ain't stupid though. I'm LLCing, I'm patenting, I'm trademark, I'm doing everything I can do. But on one end and Jernay on the other, because we all needed help from each other connecting. And all we was doing was sending each other love. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I love what you're doing. I love what you're doing. That's how we got to be. And that's what the Mastermind group is going to be. It's going to be some deep encouragement and encouraging us through the fear because a lot of us have been feeling robbed and stuff has been taken. And I get it. It scares me too. It scares me too. It does. In January, there's going to be a lot of stuff popping up. And I hope it don't be my stuff popping up on somebody else's. But I figure if I don't put it up, how you going to know who had it first? If I don't put it up, how are we going to really be able to document and say, I didn't see this other person, but I sure saw yours. And anybody can prove that. So it's okay. And at the same time, just let it flow. But of course, I did a video, protect yourself. Of course, protect yourself. Have to protect yourself. So I get it. But not everything now. There's some designs, no. I got something completed today that is a success, but I got to do some work on it. So true. International charts are something else, aren't they? Aren't they? Not too clever. Hello, Lisa Marie. Hey, Sheila. Hey, sis, I haven't seen you in a while. Hashtag true. How are you, Monisha? I hope everything is beautiful. That was my hydrotherapist when I lived in California. Love to say Pat Fetch is always so beautiful. Very beautiful. I want a robe like yours. Yes, with a matching onesie. Go ahead. Now, see, I like where you going. Email me. With a matching onesie, shorts, or pink. Let's do it. I need you to design it for me. Yes, Tiara, you know me and her. Tiara has bought for me. This is one of my prized clients as well. Tiara, send that to me in the email exactly the way you want it, and we'll make it happen. And I'll take you along all the way so you know. That's so pretty. Isn't it beautiful? Gorgeous. Hey, Miss Jackie, Miss Strong, Powerful Jackie. Loved you in the group last week and looking forward to seeing you again this Saturday. That is the one I like. What you're putting on the bed now. Oh, I wouldn't wish I knew which one. So the first one was the patch. The second one was the Kente. And the third one was the you can say mud cloth, because in mud cloth I know the Kente was with it. And a Naturally Clever, she'll keep in track 1, 2, and 3, Naturally Clever if you can. Email for yours at theblackberrybeauty@gmail.com. Thank you, beautiful. Hello, Lay. Sorry I did not acknowledge you all sooner. I was excited by the coverage. Yes, ma'am. Peace. When is it available and how much? Hey, Tammy, Harmony, Hickman. So how I work, those are absolutely customs. If you really are interested, if you look in the description box, All the information is there. You can email me at theblackbeardbeauty@gmail.com, and we can make you something like it or something very similar. These are all custom design or custom orders. So if you want a custom order to fit your sheet, this wouldn't fit your sheet. You have to email me because I don't know the size. And I do have some standards, and we can work on that too. But let's talk. The mug design is even more beautiful, so unique. Isn't it amazing, the design, isn't it? Beautiful, says Tammy. Thank you. So yeah, Tammy, get in touch with me, theblackberrybeauty@gmail.com. But everything's in the description box. How do you wash it? Yes, so I was talking about that. I'm going to actually, for every person, we'll do a video on how to care for them as well. Maybe I'll have that up in a couple of days. But we'll also have that attached to everybody who orders. Love the blue room decor. Thank you, Deborah. This room brings me love and light. Lisa, please make sure you protect yourself legally from design these. Yes, you're right, though. You are right, and I will, and I thank you. I love the blue sheets and pillowcases. Yes, those are for sale, and you can buy those right now. I just need to know what size you want. Hey, Clay Team. So, yeah, I'm really into this idea of customing. So, even though we'll have a site, a lot of you will still have to email me. Hey, Clay Team, just tuning in with Hey Beautiful so that we could talk. That's right, I left MAA. I know I must have said something. There's Melissa. Hello from DC. Loving the 3 blankets and Kente. Isn't it beautiful? You started the party, Melissa. And Melissa, wait till we see your sheets, which I haven't seen yet. I went to visit them, and they on it. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know because they just showed me what they were using. I ain't seen none of it, but I'm trusting that your sheets are one of a kind. Because I thought, well, I know they're one of a kind because I designed them. Yes, so there you go. Yes, Tiara says, okay, yes, Tiara, please do. Thank you. Hey, Tanisha, I'm fine, darling. How are you? Elizabeth Grant says, the mud cloth did that mud cloth. Woo, magic. I want one too. Yes, the mud cloth. Oh, yeah, the mud cloth. Okay, email me, Miss Jackie, if you want to know how you can get that and how you can go for your bed. Patch design, that's right, number 1. That's what Cover put it in. Beautiful Kente is number 2. And mud cloth authentic Kente trim, she got it, is number 3. And then my bed, what's on the bed right now, is the blue and white. It's the Angelina number 4. That's Ankara, and that will be for sale. That right there, that's some spirit. We're gonna have fun. So thank you, darling. I appreciate you so much for always being my number 1 sister. So yeah, y'all, I'm gonna make it an early night because I want to get to bed early. I've been getting up. I got to the art center. I just go to work. I don't go to play. So I've been here for 9 months. I'm gonna play 8 months because I've been here for 9. Actually, I've been going since the beginning. I've been here for 9 months. And so I left at 2. First of all, the traffic is horrendous because it's Christmas and they take this holiday very serious. They got some Ghanaians out there spending all this money. I don't understand. I wish it never came to Ghana, but Christianity is here. And I'm not mad at Christianity. I'm mad at commercialism of Christmas. It's worse to see it with Ghanaians. But yeah, it's not cool. But anyway, it affects the traffic. So I get home early. But even if it wasn't traffic, I still get home early. I got a lot of, now your girl is home. I got all those new products that I put out. I got other new products that I'm actually putting out as well, digital products. So I got to get that. I got to clean up the website, which my web designer is doing. Maybe she did something today. I don't know. She's going to be doing some. I got to work with my daughter to get these emails out. I got so much work to do. I got to sit down. I got to take pictures so that the website by January will be up. But with me, it will still be mostly custom. So that's a pleasure. Like, know that. Like, know that Lisa Marie is trying to give you a new experience. And don't worry, I'm working with my packaging. So she's doing customs orders. I'm working with my packaging boxes for the jewelry. I went to the jeweler today. The ones of the stuff I got, I'm selling that. My special customers, I'll go for you and get the other ones. But I got some other jewelry, earrings, and rings and necklaces that I think is even more. And other ones are beautiful, but even more exquisite. And I ain't gonna say, you're just gonna be like, you got it. And it's gonna be information attached to it because I want you to know that this is so spiritual for me. And when I send something out, I want you to know what you're getting and what it means and how spiritual it really is. So I feel like if you are yourself, y'all, can't nobody duplicate you. Never, ever. And I've been really, like I said, I was stayed up. No, I got up this morning and I was really Googling Lisa, I think it's Preston or Price. I forget her name. I'm so sorry, I feel so bad. But the sister of Carol's daughter. And just just listening to people who, it may not be exactly in your genre, but it doesn't have to be somebody that was black, successful, and didn't know anything about business. And how successful wound up selling her business for $27 million. I mean, that's a boss move for a woman who's an introvert socially as well, and who had an amazing mastermind team. She had not a team, but her own core ladies around her to inspire her when she thought to give up. Because I know there'll be times where I'll give up. There'll be times where things like the things we're all afraid of will happen. But I'm going to need my core, and that's why I got the mastermind. You should join. It starts in January. Also, how to spiritually protect yourself. My masterclass I'll be doing in January. A week from this Saturday, we got Nana Nketia, who is the master herbalist. Got to take his class so you need energy. I'm gonna tell you what Kwame said to me. He said, "Yeah, I've been thinking about doing this vegetable stuff like you." When he told me this today, I said, "Why, Kwame?" I was a little curious. He said, "Because you have a lot of energy, and I think it's what you're eating." Kwame said that. But he did also say, you like he said, he tried to laugh. He said, yeah, you like, because I was like, Kwame, this is what we're going to do. And he said, yeah, you're like a sergeant. But he tried to say it like he had a little nervous laugh when he said it. I said, that's a really good thing to call me. I actually really appreciate that. And I said, I really appreciate sergeants too. I mean, there's a reason why everybody's not the sergeant. It got to be the privates, right? I realize that now. I said, because a sergeant is a leader. And I said, I am a leader, and I've always been a leader. And so I want to thank you for that description. Like, I wasn't even mad. Because he was trying to be very, nice. And when I said it to him, he understood, because he always wanted to be in the military. He never was. So a sergeant that's a great role. And I don't think that I'm very serious. I've always been serious. I'm just 53, so now it's all maturity and seriousness meld together, and creativity. I'm very serious. And the things that I think I'm not good at, people keep coming to help me. The business aspect, my sister is that she's a tourist. She's got that ish down. She's brilliant at it. So this thing that I'm doing to do the other stuff that I have to do, my sister got it all handled. We called the people, we got it. She's checking whatever, the things you got to do. It's all in the works. I said, yeah, because, I said, sis, could you kind of help me do it, kind of do it for me? I mean, I'm right here with you. She said, yeah, don't worry. She said, you are creative. You don't have to deal, that's not you. But, something that Lisa, is it Price? I think it is Price now. I hope that's her name. Something she said was, a couple of important things. An accountant, yes, and pay your damn taxes every year. So even though I'm in Ghana, I'm a U.S. resident. I'm a U.S. citizen. So I'm going to make sure them taxes is paid. So I won't be, you know what I'm saying? And to answer the question Maya said, it was a good question, Veronica. You was asking if Ghana had funding, like business loans. So I figure if they do, I'm sure would have to be a Ghanaian citizen or Ghanaian resident. Like, it would make sense. I know already to do business, you have to hook up with a Ghanaian in order to even do that in different aspects. So I think that, but she said, I don't know if she was like, it's kind of a shame you have to spend your own money. Honey, let me tell you, best money I ever spent. Do you know how good it feels to spend the money you make back into your business? Because really, you're putting the money back into yourself. I don't feel no way if you're going to spend the money on something anyway. Why not spend it on your lawyer if you can afford that at that time, or whatever pieces you can do or protecting your business, your name, your intellectual property. Like, why not? Like, you're going to spend it on something. Before, we were spending it on travel and trips and hotels and dinners out, eating out. I don't do none of that. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do none of that. I mean, not to say I never did. So you know what I'm saying? Like, now and I also am preparing to get funding, but I have to get these basic business things, business registered LLCs, I got to get all the stuff so that when them companies come and help you to form a collective and they give you the money to do it, I'll have everything in place. So sometimes you ain't really about it, if you don't put your own money up, you ain't really serious anyway, to me. If you really serious, you put your own money up. You buy the products and you sell it until you can buy more and sell more until you can buy more and different until you. This is how I started the business. Was Blackberry Beauty was not an academy. There was no academy on it. It was Blackberry Beauty products. I used to do beauty products, natural skincare products, and then I stopped because it wasn't making my heart sing. And plus, I was talking about all this metaphysical stuff, and y'all liked it. And I was raw, and it was into it. And I'm raw again. Look at that. So yeah. So you have to. You have to put your own money down. Like you ain't saying nothing. You ain't put your own money. You ain't gonna put your money behind you. You ain't gonna put your money on you. You putting your money on them. You putting your money on that. You put your money on this. Or you gonna wait for somebody else to put their money on? Why you make money then if it ain't for you? If you start with money just paying your bills, money's for your that's not a life. That's not a life. To me, a life is, I may at the end, it's a gamble. Every single day it's a little bit of hustle. Y'all buy the class, I take the money, I go get that design, I go buy that bag or those things for the bag, I go pay, that's what I do. That seemed pretty right to me. That makes lots of sense. Coming to the mastermind group, I'll show you how it's done. I'll break down every single thing, why I do it, how I can do it, what I leave out of my life so I can do it. I'm about my business. So he called me Sergeant. Sergeant is fine. And now I don't sit there afterwards and just daydream like there's nothing else to do there. I done did my work, go home because you got stuff to do at home. And I remember somebody, Elizabeth said, she's right, she said, and have fun. I know you might not be able to tell. This issue is extremely fun. It's so much more fun than anything so-called fun I used to think it was. Fun to me is not hanging out, even with friends. People be like, oh, I want to meet up with you. I want to have lunch with you. I want to do this with you. I'll be sitting thinking like, ooh, I got shit to do. Oh gosh, like I paid an Uber. I could be keeping that money to buy a bracelet, like so I could sell my bracelet or design an outfit or like I don't even have time. I mean, I feel like saying, is it about business? Are we going to talk? See, that might sound like cruel to y'all. That might sound like cold to y'all. Like she don't want to meet with nobody for nothing about business. Not today, not these days. I ain't got no time. I'm 53. What am I do? I done met up all of these years. All the meetups supposed to last me. Like I got to. And every time I do, it always be like, damn, somebody needed something and I wasn't at the art center to provide it. Like I know you think like you can do the next day, but why put off for tomorrow what you can do today? Why should I do that? And I don't know if y'all don't have the passion, but I know you do have the passion. You just got to go down there and get it. Join this masterclass so we can get it out. Yeah, somebody yesterday I want to share you with this, and I promise I'll go. This is so important. So I told you I met with my possible new. I got lots of seamstresses. You don't need to have one. And I met with these other seamstresses that I'm going to be using. And so it was her and her sister, and they looked at the house, they loved it, they fell out the different rooms. They was like, so this is Ghanaian women. So they said, said it twice. Well, soon you'll be getting your husband. Now you just got to get a husband. Or do you know how to cook Ghanaian food? We'll teach you because you have to get a husband. Well, now all you need is a husband. Like I feel like you got everything in a husband. I said, oh no. I said, oh no. I'm not focused on that. I said, I'm focused on my business. My business is my husband. I'm focused on making this a success. I'm focused on taking it to places that I can't even imagine, really, beyond my imagination. I'm focused, and they gave me this look like, And then finally, I was walking them out the door to the gate, and she said something about a husband, and I said, oh no, I told you, this is my husband. She said, seriously, like turned around, looked at me. This was the sister. She said, good for you. No, good for you. You're right. I'm sorry, I don't mean to change these ladies. She said, no, but you're right. She said, you're right. That's inspiration. What the hell are we doing? You're right. Get you together first. Make your life something so you don't have to get the guy, secure the bag on somebody else's bag that might not want you later. Get you right. Get you popping. Make your own money, make your own way, make your own freedom. I'm free. I want to read something to you that my daughter said, and I'm so glad I have the opportunity to read it. I'm free. And there ain't nothing like freedom. Not to say having a man ain't freedom. I'm saying if you don't have one, don't worry. It's a good time because there's some other stuff you can do. If you have one, y'all can do it together. My daughter sent this, and I have to read it to y'all because it was a quote, and y'all going to love this quote, and I think it's going to be a great way to end. Entrepreneur. This is the she gave me this quote. She said it doesn't say who wrote it, but she's going to try to find out. She said, saw this quote and thought of you. Entrepreneur, a crazy person who risks their own money for freedom rather than exchanging their freedom for money. Let me say this again. That was so out, my mouth dropped when she said it. Entrepreneur, a crazy person who risks their own money for freedom rather than exchanging their freedom for money. I don't know, that's a drop the mic moment. And then let me say this too, if you really want to help me, because you're right, I am spending my own money and money runs out. I got to keep working so I can keep putting my business together. If you feeling this, if I've inspired you, if I woke you up out of your complacency, if I said something that got to you, forget this super chat that YouTube, I think I'm on a YouTube list. They take my videos, they take the super chat. We don't even need super chat. That's money they would have got anyway. My Blackberry Beauty is in the description box. Why don't you donate? So that why are we having to ask these other folks? Why I got to bang down and write this the way they can feel it, and I have to use words like multicultural. I have to use words like diversity. Why y'all gonna send me out there to do that? If you are concerned about me getting funding, it's how many people on here? It's 41 people. 41 people, 5, 10, 15. I'm just saying, then if you really want to see me win, which will see you and you win too, then donate. Because that's the true funding. The funding is our community. And when I was reading about Lisa Price, if that's right, that's what she had. It was Jay-Z that said, I like what you're doing. Let's keep it going. It was Jada and Will that said, she mentioned that. She said her business she had to file for bankruptcy, y'all, during all of this. It wasn't she couldn't get no money out there. They wasn't giving this Black woman no money like that. So they can do it. Why can't we do it as a community? Why can't everybody watch and give $5, $10, $15, $20, $30, $100, $500? Because you know that I'm not doing nothing else. You know that this is my life. You know that I'm upping our whole culture, that I'm doing my ancestral work, that I must do it, that I'm elevating and changing the lives of Black women all over the world. I had 2 Ghanaians say, thank you. You're right. You're right. What are we doing? What are we doing? There was a concept, but it made sense. No, that's not now. That's that. No, I'm not done. I ain't do nothing yet. You see how hard I'm working. So I'm saying to you, think about what we say and then see what we can do. Because that's the only way we're going to make it. Each one teach one. Each one reach one. If you know I'm using my own money, you know I'm working, I ain't begging. You know these people ain't gonna give me no money because I ain't including them in it. They ain't included, okay? We know I'm doing it for the uplifting of my people. We are our own funding. And this is why I want that mastermind group so that we can realize that. We are watching this. We are being inspired. Some of us have new ideas now. Some of us are going with this. You ain't gonna leave nothing in the pot. Think about that when you think of funding. Why I got to go beg him? Why I got to go? I ain't gonna even say how I would say it. Why I got to beg him and use these fake ass words that ain't? And once he see me and what I do, YouTube I don't get the views. I don't get the comments, and I don't think it's because people not leaving it. I think they're taking them. So what we gonna do? What we gonna do? How we gonna keep me afloat? I want to see her succeed. Donate. It's the simplest thing to do. Why we wait till somebody die, then we donate for the funeral? They gone now. Why we donate when somebody got in the hospital and they got a brain tumor? Why don't we donate to people who are well, people who are of sound body, mind, and people who want to succeed? You got to ask yourself, why do we go fund for homelessness or tragedy? Why don't we go fund, if you will, for somebody doing something amazing? Not to say that it's not out there like that. You got to think about that too. You got to think when you love somebody, then you have to show it. And if you are concerned about money, which is true, I am, and I'm working for it, as you will see, you consider using the donate PayPal. Forget this. We don't have to do, or you can donate by taking a class. You can donate by joining a group. You can donate by taking a master class of the guest. That's donation. Or you can go on the site right now and buy an old product. Look at all the ways that you could give. And I got other people giving. They're assisting me in those little things that they know I said I'm not good at. So they're donating their time on a real way. And they probably don't want me to call their name because they're just humble and beautiful. So these are all ways that you could donate to this cause. If you really want me to be protected, lawyers cost money, okay? Starting an LLC costs money. Patent and trademarking costs money. But if you all gave a little, I could get that one thing done. Maybe that's $500. So let's do it. And I could even show you, like, look, y'all, that $500 that all y'all put in together, I got to get this. Thank you. And then maybe I could do something for you, for the people that donate on these levels. We could build our own communities, our own empires. And then we can do it 1 millionaire at a time. Especially if you see the person working, if you see the person going hard, if you see it, how could you deny it? How could you not want to help? And how could you not want to give? My sister Sandra, who is giving in the background, I mean, people are giving. Find a way to give. Be a part of this. Soon one day I will have investors. When she said that, she said Jay-Z and Jada saved her. She had filed bankruptcy. We don't know the whole story, but we better ask. We better ask. So I'm just saying, you know me, I'm just saying. Hope it went somewhere. Hope that wasn't for nothing, but it might have been. Yes, thank you for the design. Okay, so Naturally Cover, put it all there. Okay, good, Tanisha. Email for anything that you like, the blackbeardbeauty@gmail.com. Thank you, beautiful, beautiful lady. It's the Mastermind info. Yeah, it is up, sweetie, and it's, ma'am, and it's in the description box as well. December 26th is the date for the herbal class with Nana. Get your spot. Thank you, darling. Thank you for putting that up. Carlette says, peace, family. Hey, beautiful. Naturally Clever says, Carlette, hey. Yeah, y'all, protect me. Protect me. Come around me. Make sure nobody get around. And like I said, you could do something even simple as Tira did. If you see somebody looking like it's mine, or you see somebody taking it and give me credit, go over there and tell them. So everybody else know too. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. We have to have honesty and respect and love. I don't steal other people's stuff. I will never do it. So we have to show our community that it's not necessary to do it. So that's another way, right? You are the first investor in you. Yes, there has to be, have to be. If you don't trust your business enough to put your money in it, why should anyone else? Woo, now that's right. I mean, like, that is the question of the night. Like, drop the mic. Like, that was it right there. How, right. Somebody else, so you're investing me, but I ain't going to spend my money. I'm waiting for these other people. Yeah, see, ain't no, girl, sis, thank you. That's right, that's the queen. Yes, like, right on, right? He should have said captain. Captain, I love it. She said, sergeant is too loud, darling. We want lieutenant, sergeant, or captain. Not to me. We are about the business, Lisa. Yes, ma'am. Naturally Clever. Yes, that's right. She receives that beautiful. He is EA with her lovely, inspirational words. Her husband is a house band. It holds a home together. My mother held her home together just fine. Ashe, I love it. I love it. Thank you. EA, yes, we love it. Yes, you are free, away from the toxic USA. That's what my sister told me today. She said the same thing, the same way you said it. She's in New York, Deborah. EA, thank you for that love. EA, you are right. Absolutely. Love that. That's right. That's right. We talking, we speaking. Woo, excellent quote. It really is. He ain't bad. I love he ain't be giving the words. See, that's something. Say it one more time. I love that quote. Profound. Yes, isn't that quote? Yeah, my sister. I'm talking about. That's right. I mean, the one my daughter sent me. That one right there. She said, my daughter, like I love her so much. She said, Mom, this is that. Saw this quote and thought of you. Entrepreneur, a crazy person who risks their own money for freedom rather than exchanging their freedom for money. Was somebody watching me? Don't you feel like that was just for me? Profound, profound. Yes, a homemaker, the first entrepreneur, not a hooker. That's right. That's right. That's right, man. All of that is true. Yes. Oops. Sorry. That guy from Texas. Peace, everyone. This thing be trying to do stupid stuff. That guy from Texas. Hey, everybody giving the love. That guy from Texas. He fit right into the fold. Peace and naturally. That's right, Lisa Marie says Elizabeth Grant. Yes. True. That's right. It says keep up. And see, a lot of y'all, and I love it, that's talking, you donate, you buy, you showing me like, I like where you going and I want to go with you. I just donate. Oh, Deborah, thank you. I love you, Deborah. Your energy is always felt. Got us together. Yes, Elizabeth, because I'm going to do it for you. No mastermind, some of y'all is straight doing what I'm doing. Well, not never going to do what I'm doing. I can't do what you do, but being designers, I'm picking you up too. Because I love you, we love each other, we trust. So my position goes higher. It gets somebody else in too. If I could get the deal, whatever that is, or get the exposure, then you can too. What you think? I'm gonna leave you? Like that's not even me. Be like, you know what it is? This other sister. This is who I'm. This is my protege. I'm telling you, y'all, we got enough in our community to make it happen. So. At Deborah Mitchell, your support is truly appreciated. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Naturally, for that too. Hi, Naturally Clever, says Carlette. Tierra says, you're right. I'll definitely be in the class. We got you. Thank you, darling. And I got y'all. It wasn't for nothing. I was cash only until I found you. Just had to stop some bleeding. I won't let you down. You always there, and I love you. You give it, Amina Jones. Peace. You give it, EA, and I love it. That quote, wasn't that everything? My family loves you. Oh, and I love them too. I love EA is a very special, sweet soul. And we about to give her a new name. I'm an entrepreneur as well. That's right. So I know how hard it is to get everything off the ground. Yes, ma'am. And like I said, Deborah, I know you'll be in this mastermind. So we are going to see what you do so we can support you too. Because it is hard. You know why it's hard? Because we be trying to do it by ourselves. Yes, this is enough for everyone. Yes, I mean, absolutely. It's because we try to do it ourselves. And that's not African. And since Africans the first people of the earth, I figure they know a little something about how we all need to act and react in a sense. It's not African to try to do it all alone. We need each other. And y'all, this website that's going up, if it was me, I can't, my mind can't do those things, but I got beautiful queens that can. Sister Sandra is going to help me get, I'm about to get in a personal assistant. Sister Sandra in the States, but she done got to all the YouTubers. She done put my information up. Naturally Clever did a flyer for me. And my other sister Zuma just give me advice in every way that's the right thing. And she's helping to change the kilograms into pounds and making sure I got everything weighed. And she's reminding me of packaging. And like, this is brilliant. My daughter doing all that other stuff, and my sister's doing the business stuff. Because they want to see me succeed, because they keep seeing I'm pushing, I want it. So you're all helping me. Just watching this is helping. Just thumbsing it up is helping. Let's go to other levels. Just liking it, just giving me the time, just acknowledging it. And let me tell you how you really help me, and you're going to be a little surprised this way. By succeeding. I need you to be so inspired that you get up from this and you go do something towards the things you always wanted to do. I really want you to win. And when you say, Lisa Marie, and then listen, because when you win and you get on your social media platform and you be like, Lisa Marie inspired this, see how you still giving back? It's a win-win, y'all. It's a win-win. Yes, thank you, yeah, EA. Darling soul. Yes, we are the queen formerly known as EA. That's right, the queen. Yeah, I think we should call her the queen formerly known as EA. Yes, since I want to share you so bad, I can't trust everybody, and I understand that too. Thank you, Amina. Thank you, y'all. Your store of the beauty, always a chit chat. You know me. I love you with all my heart. Let me fold her stuff up beautifully, make Kwame proud. And we got some beautiful things coming, so I'll be showing you in the next few days. Hopefully, Melissa's sheet set, because it's like my baby. So I'm very excited. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Nyame aduma ochina. Nyame oduma ochina, which means God willing tomorrow. Peace and blessings, ladies. Love you very much. Peace.